After all, he worked in customs before. He understands the language and the logic of smuggling. Is that not correct? That is how they smuggle those who lost. They smuggle them into victory. Those who won, they pay them to accept defeat. Is that a man who will speak of honesty? No. Is that a man who can speak to integrity? No. Is that a man who can speak to character? No. The leadership of a nation, can it be carried out by a man or woman without character? No. Can Nigeria continue to be led by people whose only mission is to get power almost for its own sake? No. Look at Atiku. We must evaluate. At the beginning, he was vice president. Atiku involved himself in a roadside fight in Abuja between himself and President Obasanjo. The two of them were fighting. Obasanjo said, Atiku, we were all lady. Atiku said, if I'm only, you will look at me. You taught me. Do you remember? Do you remember? What did Obasanjo say? Obasanjo said, however wicked people think he is, and he is truly wicked. Because I was president of NSC and I know what he tried to do to labor. And I dealt with him. You know it. Not be empty bones. He said, his vice president was to be investigated by the Americans. And he found it embarrassing that as a sitting president, the Americans were going to investigate his vice president. He has to misuse his office by stopping the investigation. And he then asked, only a few years back, that how will you have a president who is already a suspect? Nigeria cannot return to the days where some people think it is their birthright, with or without character, to superintend over the affairs of Africa's greatest nation. That will not happen. Number two, every day they destroy, they criticize and abuse every institution of state. They have called INEC everything. Atiku want to become the chairman of INEC. His vice president want to become the inspector general of police. Their campaign director general, the man who presided over the liquidation of Society Generale Bank after they have collected the deposit of very poor people. Bukola Saraki. Bukola only. Bukola. Party war. PDP. Gbogbo war. Adiko. Gbogbo war. Opari. Ìwọ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Dino. Okay, thank you. Okay. Listen. Me, hello. Hello. I didn't call anybody a thief. I always try to remind you, because this country, people have very short memories. But let me say that our president is determined to conduct himself, even in moment of this election, as a statesman. And we are proud of that. He has remained focused on his agenda. And we are determined to keep to those issues. So I want to assure you, come February 16, remember, we not only need to vote for Buhari, you also need to vote for the 3 senatorial candidates, because we want to dominate the Senate. Also remember, you must vote for every member the House of Reps. Because we don't want a National Assembly that will be driving the vehicle backward where the president is pressing the throttle to advance the wheel of development. So please, every vote matters. And when we say from top, hurry down, it means you don't discriminate. Whenever you see the broom, that is how to vote. For 2019, you know it is not just about Buhari, it's about the senators, it's about the House of Rep, and I believe it is about the House of Assembly. Whatever is your opinion about any individual member, it's a teamwork. You must vote for everyone. And I want to assure you from everywhere we have gone to, from South-South to Northwest to Northeast, now to North Central, what I have seen, I can understand why PDP is crying. There is no way. Look at what they are saying. PDP want to rule for 16 years. They did 16. Now they don't think President Buhari should do even 8 years. That is why we say 8 plus 8. Say Ami Arabi. 8 plus 8.
Ami Arabi.
8 plus 8.
Ami Arabi.
8 plus 8.
Ami Arabi.
Allahu Akbar. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. But remember, like the governor said, every one of you must go and mobilize 100 persons. So that we will not only win, we will have a landslide victory. By the special grace of God, He will give the victory to the man of God. To the man of God, yes. So when I say Nigeria, I say Buhari. When I say Buhari, Megeskia. Why that is important, Megeskia, is that there are elders who have no truth. Nigeria. Nigeria. Say Buhari. Say Buhari. Say Megeskia. Say Buhari. Say Buhari. Thank you and God bless.
My name Nayaya Bello. I support Buhari. 2019 Buhari. Muhammad Buhari. Kogi for Buhari. See the crowd Buhari. Progress Buhari. Development Buhari. Say Baba, carry we go. Promised land. 2019 on our post. No rival, carry we go. Make it scan, you we want. Carry we go, APC, next level, corruption free, carry go. My name Nayaya Bello, I support Buhari, 2019 Buhari, Muhammad Buhari.
That is vintage Adams Ali Oshomole, the national chairman of APC. To prepare the ground for the address of Mr. President, we are going to give just 3 minutes for the young voice of Kogi to entertain us for just 2 minutes to prepare ground for Mr. President. I'm inviting the young voice of Kogi to entertain us for 2 minutes.
Young voice, support for 2019. APC, carry go.
Mr. Lecky on the beat.
PMB, GYD, APC.